Hello everyone, this is Shadow Dragon from the DCUO community, and I'm continuing testing of fire from the test server. They did some updates today, so I'm going to go over that really quickly. And then I'm going to try out some... I'm trying a different loadout just to see what the separate moves do. But anyway, the changes that went up today were Detonate was converted into a spammer, meaning that its power cost was reduced. So it's something you're going to use a lot, especially if you're playing from the tray. Or in this case, like I have a weapons build, but I'm still looking for spamming moves, just so I could kind of alternate between the two quickly. At least that's the way I was kind of playing before. Alright, next move, Fire Burst was converted into a heavy hitter. So the power cost doubled, and the cooldown was also increased. So I did add that one. I didn't look at Fire Burst before, because I was basically going with or something close to my classic build, which did not have Fire Burst. So we'll just take a quick look at Fire Burst. I think Cascade probably had the biggest change, Flame Cascade that is. So that was converted into a spammer. It was kind of a spammer before in that it had a fast cooldown, but the power cost was still high before. So they reduced that by 50%. Reduced damage, which is expected. However, they did take away the knockdown, so that's the part that might make this useless, because I basically had it in there as a utility move to knock down. So I have it in there at the moment, so just so we can take a look at it. But from the way it sounds, I don't think I'm going to have it in my loadout anymore. Alright, then we got Engulf, Burning Determination, and Immolation now correctly show all visuals. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is, but maybe we'll take a look at that. Okay, so current loadout, I'm going to take a look at Inferno because I didn't have that before. So I'm going to compare that against the Meteor Strike, because that one spot is always my ranged AoE. The second spot is Flaming Cascade, and that's the one that I'm kind of evaluating now, because if it doesn't knock down, I'm going to have to put something else there. Eternal Flame for safety and emergencies. Fire Burst in the 4th spot, because we're going to take a look at that, and that's where I had it in the AM build on live. That likely won't be there, but I'm just kind of trying it out. The 5th spot, which is normally Fiery Weapon, I have Burnout just for a quick heal and a breakout in case I get knocked down. And the last spot is still the same as before, in Flame, so it's a close range knockdown. Okay, so Fire Burst definitely is spammable. So if I just do Weapon Mastery, Fire Burst, it's actually powering back fully in time. So I guess it's good in that sense. But the no juggling kind of takes away its primary use. So yeah, that exchange was pretty much weapons and just Fire Burst.
Impressive.
And it even recovers power enough when I lead in with Inferno, and then just do ranged attack and fire burst. And one of the other things I wanted to pay attention to is, does Inferno knock down? And it does not. And that's consistent with ice, where it was a Wintry Tempest wasn't as explosive as before. I was definitely turned away that time. Okay, so let me just make some adjustments here. Okay, let's get Meteor Strike back in. And I'll leave Cascade, but we'll test Fire Burst next.
You make me laugh. And will protect me.
Now, Fire Burst is not the spammer it used to be in the AM day, so you can't go one after the other. So maybe let's try Meteor Strike, Fire Burst, and we'll try to Meteor Strike, Cascade, and we'll try to alternate with Fire Burst and weapons in between.
You can't hurt me. No.
Nah, it's too much of a cooldown. So if I do a Fire Burst, no, I can't. Okay, this is going to take some getting used to.
I'm trapped! Help!
Okay, so Meteor Strike, Cascade, Fire Burst. So I have to have 2 Cascades in there before I can get a Fire Burst, based on cooldown.
And will protect me.
Yeah, but it totally drains power. It's just a heavy hitter. Okay, so let's get... Where's Backdraft? Alright, let's see if Backdraft still has the knockdown. Because I'm just afraid they're going to take away all the knockdowns.
Even surrender won't save you. No!
Okay, so Inflame still knocks down. Backdraft did not look like a knockdown.
You little
Well, it did that time. That was weird.
I make you stop!
Or maybe it has a chance to. Backdraft is still doing the instant heal, like without burning.
You can't hurt me.
And Meteor Strike still knocks down. So if they just took away Cascade, I guess I'm still okay with this. I mean, I'm not sure what else I would put in there, because that spot is like my Kono long range. See, Fireball is just, that's too small, it's only single target. Although I should test if that's a knockdown. Normally a tank move, but let's have a look. Get somebody humanoid. Okay, so Fireball doesn't knock down. What else do we have? Detonate. So Detonate is the other spammer. Let's give that a shot.
Stop that! No!
What's the range on that? Okay, I would say Fire Burst is more useful than Detonate. Or no, not Fire Burst, Flame Cascade. Between those two, the two spammers, I would definitely take Flame Cascade. Although by the description it says Detonate is, hits multiple targets. No, but Flame Cascade is still better. Alright, what else do we have? Maybe Spontaneous Combustion.
You make me laugh. You hit like a child. You dare to cross me? You anger me. Pain means nothing. No! Ugh.
Yeah, you know what? At the moment, I think I still like Flaming Cascade better than anything else for that spot. If I could just find it now. Alright, so this is what I think I want to test with.
Pain means nothing. You anger me. I will crush you! Crush you! That will protect me!
Impressive.
Actually, let me try one more thing. I didn't really look at burning determination before. Oh wait, actually, it's not there anymore, right? Because that was the AM starter. Okay, I was wondering like if it had a different purpose. Oh wait, it is still there. Engulf yourself in flames, healing yourself. Let's see if that has a use. Okay, now that actually looks like the shield.
Get me out of here. I'm not even on duty.
Incoming attacks will trigger additional healing up to 10 times. That actually sounds pretty good.
You ruined your own land. You weak and useless! Crunch! Ugh.
It's pretty persistent too, so this might not be a bad idea to have in here. Although it's weird that it has like the shield look. Or is that? I think Immolation was supposed to be the shield. That's a tough decision though, because I don't know if I want to give up the inflame knockdown for the shield. Or whatever this is. Alright, so Immolation is the shield. Oh, okay, now it looks like a shield. Actually, if you looked at my previous video, Immolation did not look like that. It looked like whatever the old effect was. Let me just make sure that changed out properly. Yeah, it did. Alright, let's go to tank. Now does the pull still look the same? Okay, the pull still looks weird.
Stop that! No!
And also look at the damage to those guys in tank stance. I'm pretty sure you can't do that on live. So now this aspect of it is similar to pre-AM, pre-weapon mastery, and pre-CR differential. Because in tank stance, you could actually do some damage to it because there was no penalty. So I'm likely going to go with, I'll probably play mostly in some kind of hybrid stance. See, before all the AM stuff, I was hybriding from the tank stance. And then with AM, you kind of have to hybrid in the DPS stance because of the power back. But with the revamp, I would say it's more similar to pre-AM, so I'm probably going to hybrid from the tank stance. But I'm glad they made Immolation actually look like a shield, so that's pretty cool. Alright, well, I'm just going to play around a little bit more until I figure this out, until I figure out my loadout. But yeah, anyway, I just thought I'd record a whole bunch of swapping in and out just to test out some single moves. Okay, I'll cut this off for here, and thanks for watching.